episode. All right, what's up, everybody? It is your boy Chasm Riff here, and we are here with another episode of Legion of Zoom. This time is different, but this time we got ETM like ATM, my brother, and we also have the boy Marcos here. Wait, I want to say hi.
Nope.
Okay.
Hi.
Thank you. At least somebody is out here doing their job. So, yeah, we've been quiet out here on these streets, but it's okay. It's okay. Today's episode is a little bit special because for anyone who actually watched the Manipods episode, we did talk about how we like to have special episodes where we just talk about different topics, and that's kind of what we're gonna do this time. First things first, how y'all feeling today?
Good. I'm good. How about you?
I'm good, just tired. What about you, Marcos?
Feeling pretty good. Starting summer, bro.
I feel that. Speaking of summer, your boy booked his plane ticket. He's going down there to Seattle to be with the dude down below on the layout for anyone wondering. So,
Why I gotta be down below?
because you're the third one to come in, so the first two slots are already taken on it.
I'm joking with you, man.
All right. But now for first things first, I guess we'll talk about is so Marcos, the reason we invited you for this episode and not the other members was because like you've just been killing it for us, man. I really do appreciate the fact that you've been showing up for Tofar Love, you've been showing up for my streams and other people. You've been putting your neck out there, and right now I just want to let people know out there that hey, you've been killing it, and everyone appreciates you. So that's me just clapping it up for you. We did invite Tofar Love, but he said he couldn't be here today because he had to work. But hey, that's how it be. Eric, you got any comments you want to give towards Marcos or towards the grind of ESG members?
No, man. Everybody's been doing their thing, been grinding it out, holding the brand down, doing everything they need to do to stand this brand up. So I just thank everybody, and then again, Marco, you get a special thank you, man.
That's not us playing any favors. It's just that our motto is you take care of the brand, we'll take care of you, and this is just one of the slight ways we do it. Marcos, you wanna flex your 15 minutes of fame?
15? Give him the whole hour.
I mean, last time we gave each other an hour, Zoom happened.
All right.
Well, thank you. It's just been a blast, checking out Tofar doing his 1,000 games, I think it was. And then him playing Resident Evil 8 was pretty fun. I've been checking out Tofar. He finally got the shiny Regice, and I'm really happy for him.
You mean our boy Golden?
Oh, fuck. Yes, I'm really sorry. Hey, please erase this part. Erase this part.
No. It's all off the dome, bro. It's all good.
No.
Hey, to match yours, fuck. There you go.
Yeah, but shout out to our boy Golden. He's been watching the episodes, so shout out to you. He's been killing it. That's just the example of what I mean. Like anybody who support ESG, whether it be our actual signees or just people who are fans of us, we've been showing up and we've been supporting y'all, and we really do appreciate everybody. What I do have to say though is I'm actually surprised at how much growth everybody has had. Like real talk, I remember Tofar Love, he was like at 20 something followers. Now he's over 120 if I'm correct. Golden just hit affiliate, one of our fans out there, and then Manipod's been killing it too. And meanwhile, I'm over here struggling at work just to even do my job. Eric, I know you've been following everybody's growth. How do you feel about it? Are you really pleased with it, or do you think this is just a start?
This is just a start, we got way much more in store for everybody. We just wanted to just take a time out to pause and look at some of the milestones we hit. So everybody been killing it. They're gonna continue to kill it. They're gonna take it to the next level. Again, especially with our boys Manipods and Tofar Love, especially Tofar. He been. I get my notification all the time. Like, all right,
yeah,
gotta tune in. And if he pop up right now, I gotta go. I gotta watch the boy. So I may jump off if he jump on. I'm letting you know.
I mean, it's all good. You'll still be here vicariously because I do have footage from our 1st to 7th set. You did say you wanted to play me, and I did say at the end of last episode that we'll use the footage. So
yeah, and so I'm ready for a rematch.
Okay, I mean I'm cool for a rematch too. And when I tried to tell you like, hey, did you get better at the game? I was just asking as a general question. I'm at a point.
Look, when you said have I been practicing, I would tell you yes now. But that first time, dude, when I was whooping your ass in Vegas,
Mm-hmm.
dude, that was just me just going off the top of the dome.
And that was me
Now,
barely buying the game. You saw the GoPro footage. I walked all the way to that desert, all the
yeah,
way through the desert to the Walmart to buy the game.
yeah, and you could have took the car if you.
And I, bro,
But
I
that's
didn't
a
even have
whole
a
different
license by then,
conversation.
did I? No, I
I
didn't.
don't
I
know.
was 20. Nah.
Look. Besides the fact, look after this, if you want some more footage, you can come get some. Cause I've been waiting on you. I've been looking online to see when
Hey,
you play Tekken.
hey.
But you,
No, I saw you were online. I hopped on. Actually, hey, you want to run a set? You said no. But hey, speaking
whoa,
of
whoa,
all of
whoa,
that,
whoa, 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 whoa,
no,
whoa.
no,
Don't lie to the people now.
no, I
Don't
did.
lie to the people.
I keep my receipts, bro.
You
I keep my
okay?
receipts. This is
Well,
my
we can't
phone.
even see that because that don't even show nothing. All it shows is Eagles King game. But what I
Yeah.
will say though, what I will say, look. We can bet right now, and since this is viral type of deal, I bet you a few Dogecoin.
No, no. Let's do it. Let's do it even better. So, um, I didn't want to flex this because I don't think it's much of a flex. I did hit my second emote slot on Twitch as an affiliate. So I think I need 10 more emotes. I need 10 more subs to get the next slot, the third one. So I propose this: when I get down there to Seattle, we'll play on stream, and if I win, you give 10 subs to my channel.
Bet.
Ooh,
And if I
how you feel
win,
about that, Marcos?
I'm fine with that.
Uh,
You know,
that's a that's quite a bet. That's quite a bet.
Yeah.
all right.
All right. So y'all heard this
You gonna
first,
be the
everybody.
officiant. You gonna be the officiant, Marcos.
Hey, he could be on voice chat with us. I don't care. Actually, we'll be playing local
Hey,
too if I get to Seattle because there won't be no internet lag. There'll be no spikes. It'll just be us
Uh,
locally, but streaming the game.
yeah. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna really put some hands on you if I lose.
I'm open up a can, but nah. But all right.
Uh,
Let's.
so we got that set. So we talking Mayish, end of Mayish. We're gonna see that. And if you want to get something right after this that you don't have to, publicize. I can't even speak. It's Friday, but you know what I mean. You don't have to publicize this ass whooping. I can give you right
Nah, we'll
after.
put it on stream. I'm not afraid to show my L's. Like,
Okay.
Marcos, they got footage of me just being embarrassing on Twitch. I'm not afraid to show my true colors, you know.
All right. Well,
But, all right. But we'll get into the real topics. So, I don't know if any of y'all got anything I want to bring up, but I did see something on Twitter about a couple months ago that I thought was interesting. And it was a tweet about what is your Mount Rushmore of superhero films. So, I want to ask y'all, what are, like, your Mount Rushmore, as in the top 4 superhero films y'all ever seen?
Okay. Let's do that. 2 questions. Let's do the films because the films are different than your favorite characters.
No, I said
Because
films. Like,
sometimes, okay, so because I'm thinking films don't do characters justice because if I did say who my favorite character was and then you was like, wait, his movie wasn't in your 2 different things.
I mean, I don't care about y'all characters, but you can say it. I just said, like, what's y'all Mount Rushmore films, you know?
All right. So Marco, you can go first.
all right. Well, first off, we gotta have Sky High. You know, the legendary movie itself.
Okay.
I'd put like Iron Man and Captain America second. You know, like the big 2 of the MCU, I guess.
Okay.
Wait, how much heads are in Mount Rushmore? I'm
4.
not American.
I mean, you
Oh,
good. So there's 4, and you don't have to put them in any, like, particular order. Just 4 films you like the most. And it doesn't have to even just be MCU. It could be literally any type of superhero genre.
all right. For the last one, I'll put Batman versus Superman because I like that one.
How about you,
Okay.
Eric?
No judgment though. No judgment though. That movie was to be totally honest, let's talk about that movie for a second. Totally honest, for all you fanboys out there, I have still not watched that movie all the way through. It's boring.
Okay.
I
No,
fall asleep all the way. You
no.
know what? The best DC movie that was out in the past, we'll call it a block film, the past 10 years. So from 2011 to 2021, the best DC movie there was, and I'll say it was The Man of Steel, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman.
Okay.
The rest of them, trash. Oh, wait, whoa.
Okay, if we're doing by a decade,
back up. Because if I do 10 years, I just did the math in my head. Batman.
yes, that's what I was
Now,
thinking. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Batman with Christian Bale and Heath Ledger playing Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Classic, hands down, best DC.
I completely agree. For
in the past few remakes of that, they all been trash.
I mean, to keep it a buck, it's because Warner Bros. Just didn't know what they really wanted to do. They just wanted to compete with Disney in their MCU. They didn't give it a chance to like.
They shouldn't even do that.
I agree.
Disney, they took their time with that. I ain't gonna lie. They took their time with that, and the way they plugged it in was genius. It wasn't perfect, but it was genius. And the Zack Snyder cuts, regardless of what y'all say, I don't care.
I actually still haven't seen the Zack Snyder cut, but for BVS, I did fall asleep in the. I fell asleep in the theaters. I kid you not.
It's a better Steppenwolf. I will say that it's a better Steppenwolf, a better storyline, but it's still trash. It's still. I mean, it's still going. It's still going my trash can right here. Trash.
I mean, to each their own. Like, I'm not gonna judge anyone's top 4 because everybody has different taste. Now, wait, what is your top 4, Eric? Since you're over here being the movie critic.
My top four movies for Mount Rushmore. It will be Iron Man, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
It will be Batman. I will go with the I can't even state it, but it was the one with Heath Ledger. And then I gotta go with Infinity War, and then Black Panther.
Okay. I guess it's my turn then. So, in no particular order, I just recently rewatched Captain America: Winter Soldier. I originally was going to put the first Avenger one, the first Captain America film, but I think I like Winter Soldier a little bit better. The second one, no, Civil War is the third. The Winter Soldier is the middle.
Okay.
The second one, the second movie I could think of is hands down Black Panther. I just love the narrative. I love how relatable it is for, people of this skin color and just the subliminal messages in it. Also, Michael B. Jordan killed it. Like, even if you can't vibe with Black Panther, you gotta agree, Michael B. Jordan was one of the best actors we had in the MCU. Third one, The Dark Knight. Instant classic. I love the fact that they filmed that in Chicago, and I remember when they did film it up and the news kept reporting on it. Yeah. And then the fourth one, this is gonna be a little bit of a surprise, but I'm gonna go with Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Now, that was a good one. Now that I loved it. I loved the soundtrack. I love the different visuals they went for compared to what we used to have. I like the Tom Holland Spider-Mans way better than the Tobey Maguire or the Andrew Garfields. But Into the Spider-Verse for a standalone film it was great. Yeah. Anybody got an opinion on my top 4?
As far as the pick that you had with Michael B. Jordan being the best actor,
one of the best. I didn't say he was the best.
And you were saying in the MCU.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, did you not see who was the main character in that movie, Black Panther?
I mean, Killmonger was. We all know, like, he was one of those villains you kind of wanted to root for. Let's be real.
Yeah, we did, but I mean, as far as the person that portrayed him, he did a good job, but he definitely wasn't touching Chadwick.
I think that's more so like the writing of the film, like just no. If you look at how Michael B. Jordan approached the character, like how he went about it, the dialogue, like the "Hey Auntie" part. That still gets me because it's like, bro, you're in handcuffs. They're probably going to execute you, and you still know how to, just be chill.
But he delivered, but he didn't deliver like Chadwick did.
I mean, I think Chadwick had a slightly better performance in Civil War than Black Panther because Black Panther, yeah, he did a lot, and I love how he stood up to his father and all the other previous kings. But I just felt like Michael B. Jordan really was the one who just came in and stole the show for me. Marcos, how about you be the tiebreaker?
I'm not really that good as a film critic. I barely hate movies or stuff, but I'll agree with Eric. I liked Chadwick Boseman's performance more.
Okay. While y'all over here slandering my boy Michael B. Jordan.
No, it didn't slander.
Nah, it's slander in my eyes.
And on top of that, this is fact, not opinion. Michael B. Jordan even said it that Chadwick did a better job.
I mean, Michael B. Of course, he's gonna have humility. Like for that, his final line in the film, when you talking about bury him in the ocean, he said Chadwick Boseman told him that line. That's no disrespect to Chadwick. I love what he did. It's just that for me watching it, it was like a man. You know, as an African American who grew up in the hood, I could really just vibe with how Killmonger went about himself, how he carried himself. I mean, I agree completely with the message he had, but
it's a difference between the character and the actor.
But that's the thing. Like for the character that was being portrayed and the way Michael B. Jordan did it, it felt so real to me that's why I loved it. You know.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So,
that's why I personally said that he's one of the better actors, because it's something that I can definitely resonate with. I can't resonate with I can't really I love Captain America, but to be completely real, I can't resonate with Chris Evans as a Captain America because I'm not 6'4", I'm not blonde hair, blue eyes, but he's still a great actor. You see what I'm coming from?
Yeah, I get you. But go watch Fantastic Four.
Yeah, that's an example of bad writing right there, though. Bad writing, bad visuals, bad editing, everything.
What was it? Was it Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and Flash? What was that movie called?
Justice League.
Justice League. There you go. That's bad. Actually.
Now, if you want a bad superhero film, watch Dark Phoenix. Not the X-Men 3, even though that one's still bad. Dark Phoenix itself, it was so bad, I actually wrote a negative review on Rotten Tomatoes.
But it was one of the better films of the remake.
No, from the reboot, I'll say Days of Future Past, Apocalypse, okay? Future Past, Apocalypse, Dark Phoenix. Can't even see it on the cam. That's how low it is. And I don't know if Fox did that on purpose, because the way they set it up at the end, Disney can't really just work with it. If they just made a decent film, they could just say, hey, the mutants have always been here, we just didn't know about them. Now it's kind of like they got to do another universe reset just to introduce the X-Men.
They was going to have to do that anyway.
Not really.
Yeah, they did, because after Disney bought Fox, they had to.
I mean,
it was already a sunken ship, man.
It's a sunken ship. It's just depending on how they would have went about the third film. Because remember, Professor X has the power to make people forget things or to see things they really can't see. He easily, if they wanted to really just shoehorn them in without any effort, just say, oh yeah, mutants have been here. He's just erased it from the memories of the media. They could have done that. It'd be lazy writing, but they could have, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, but Disney is not in that.
Let's talk about Marcos. We talked about Star Wars. We've talked about the questionable writing in films.
different writers, man.
Different writers, but they take inspiration from each other. Did you see the last Star Wars film? The Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, they took some inspiration from Endgame with one of the ending scenes, with everybody just coming in with the ships. That was definitely from Endgame.
Or it could have been for Guardians of the Galaxy when they came to honor Handu.
But let's be real. Everybody, one of the most iconic scenes from Endgame was when everybody pulled up. So if
but it's not. But if you want to say which one is more memorable, then the Guardians.
Think about it. Lando was the one saying, "What you talking about, guys? We got help." That's very resonant to when Cap was standing by himself, strapped this half-broken shield up, and then you heard Falcon on the mic saying, "On your left," and then everybody pulled up. Like compare that scene and what happened at the end of Guardians Volume 2, and then see which one was really the inspiration came from. Yeah.
I can see it from both, but
I mean, I love what the Disney world is doing. I'm not agreeing. We can't really say anything negative about Disney. They're gonna cancel us.
Yeah, you can. I'll say it. Disney does not make perfect movies.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no, they're gonna knock on his door.
Hey, whatever, pull up. But what I'm saying is, Disney, that Soul movie that Jamie Foxx did, I wasn't ready for that. I had my kids watch that. I wasn't ready for that.
What, for Soul?
Yeah.
Bro, that movie was good.
You watched that?
Yeah.
I was terrified afterwards.
What about you, Marcos? You're someone who's about to go into the college world, so maybe you give us a new perspective. Have you seen that film Soul?
I like Soul. I really like the movie. I feel bad for like 22, and then we don't really know what the fuck happened to them
Yeah,
afterwards.
Yeah.
that's the thing. They saying that there may be if there was gonna be a different ending. She was gonna be in one of his classes, or she was gonna be like shown in India, because that's where her soul kind of landed at, based on how she jumped and where the globe was spinning. Personally, I think it'd have been cool if Homeboy, because they did mention there was a female kind of in his life. I would have loved if they mentioned Homeboy got with the female, and then we had a time skip and we find out 22 is the child. I think that would have been kind of cool.
Yeah, it could have, but he was a little bit seasoned. I don't think his
Nah,
what you call it? It's his slurp factory from Fortnite.
Stop. Stop. All I gotta say is my man's. I like the film a lot, especially somebody who's still trying to figure out everything he wants to do. I like the film because it makes you kind of question, like, what is your true purpose? Like, there's things people love and things people want to do, but if you actually achieve it, do you really, like, feel satisfied, you know? I liked that they were willing to talk about that, because some people, they like to avoid those type of topics.
Yeah, from that standpoint, it was good to say, it's not too late to start your life and whatnot, and do all that, or even if you took it the other way of saying, like, hey, do what you want to do, and that's something that I like to do within certain confines. Is like, I do what I want to do, outside of work. If I'm not hurting nobody, harming nobody, I'm gonna do what I want to do, so.
I mean, we kind of talked about that, Marcos, with some of the videos I uploaded recently. Like, I think we all kind of agree in that regard. Like, hey, do what you want to do, but like, as long as like in the future it doesn't like backfire in a sense, Like, for example, what we're doing right. So
to be honest, who's to say what is innocent?
Oh, I get that.
That's a touchy subject, because somebody, like, the definition of innocence can be misconstrued, because something that, like, all right, for example, here's an example. You got two kids playing outside. One's throwing dirt. The other one's just sitting there minding their own business, going down the slide as they should, right? The other one's throwing dirt. And you're gonna look at the one that's throwing dirt and you're like, look at this MF.
I mean,
but in fact, he's still innocent. He's just having fun doing what he wants or she wants to do.
I mean,
so that's why I say it's a little touchy.
No, I mean, like, so where I was coming from was, there's been a debate in the Pokemon scene right now about, like, having exclusive tournaments, because right now there's that debate about, like, there's a women's only tour that's happening, and people having a debate because, the speaking out movement happened. And where I was going was I made my own videos, give my own takes on it. People could just watch that on my channel if they want to know my true opinion. Basically, all I wanted to say was, do what you want to do, as long as it doesn't, like, backfire, in the sense that, sure, let's have these tournaments to uplift and empower people, and let's do whatever we can to bring up a community, as long as it doesn't bring negative stigmas, because now people are claiming, oh, if you're against the women's tour, you're sexist by default, instead of, oh, maybe you got a valid reason to be against it. Or, because like when you got stuff like that happening, it creates segregation, and I don't want that. I want people to, like I said, enjoy themselves, but I don't want to see a potential segregation or any biases go on because people don't know how to act right on the internet.
Segregation.
Yeah, because, like, think about it. Like, they're having a women's only tour because of what's been going on with the speaking out movement, women being harassed and whatnot at events. And I was thinking about, like, how if they did that, which is fine, what if they started doing tournaments for, like, for example, black people did their own tournament. Like, oh, there's not enough black people playing this certain game, and, we saw the racism that happened in this country. Or what about the Asian hate? What if we did something for that? I say just watch my video. You understand where I'm coming from. Marcos can agree.
I get you, but I mean, to each his own. We all gotta have our own thing.
I mean,
the reason that I say that we gotta have our own thing is because we gotta be comfortable.
I mean, that's exactly what I brought up in my vid.
Right. So we gotta be comfortable. Like, if somebody's gonna say, "Oh, the women get their own thing," first off, I'm sexist. I love women. I hate men. Hate them. I hate you.
ESG does not condone that statement.
Yeah, y'all don't. This is me, my own personal opinion. But I'm for women. I love women. It's not nothing sexual. It's just that I like to be around women. Not again sexual. It's just that they're more caring. They're more understanding. They listen. Because a lot of dudes, I'm talking to y'all right now, and probably y'all probably like, what the fuck is he talking about now, right?
I mean,
what I'm saying is you need that, and the reason that we need that right now is because men can't act right, so that they can't come to what we call the normal gaming tournaments, right? If it was right, then they wouldn't have to have their own thing, right? Similar to how black people and Latinos, we got to have our own thing because it's seen as, oh, it's not normal. Like, what is normal? Like, let me have my own thing. Like, until you accept it and be comfortable with it and not make stupid comments like, hey, what is that thing on your head that you put on your head? A do-rag? Yeah. So
yeah, wrap that up. We got about 10 minutes, it says, on this. Running out of time for the Zoom.
All right.
No, well, the reason I'm sitting here looking at you because it's like, wow, everything he's saying I kind of addressed, and Marcos is my witness. Like, come on, man. No, I legit.
Where you get your noggin piece from?
No, not you. But no, it's like I said. If people wanted to hear like where I'm really coming from and wanted to like start the dialogue, I have a whole video about it. Y'all can find it. Like, I didn't want to really like bring it up because it's not really ESG related. Like, we accept everyone. Like, if they wanted to be a part of our community. Like, we all got our biases. Let's keep it 100. We all got our own biases. For example,
you wouldn't say it's bias. It's just something that you've.
No, hear me out. When I say that, in Golden Stream the other day, I said if I saw, I told him I went to a dirty ass food truck to give me a taco, and someone brought up like, hey, why you gotta be like a taco from a certain food truck? I said, well, if I saw a white boy with a bandana on making food like cultural food, I probably wouldn't go to that truck. That's me making a joke, but let's keep it a buck. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, we all have our own biases. Let's keep it 100.
Let's do it. I mean, like, if I was going to a soul food restaurant and I seen like a white person behind me, I'm gonna be like,
what you know about chitlins?
Yeah, what you know about this? How you cook your greens, right? And that's the same thing. That's like Marco. If he seen me cooking tacos, he gonna be like,
I mean, I'll be looking at you that way too. Cause like, when's the last time you cooked?
Damn, last night. No, Monday. Nah.
Okay, I see you.
Come here, you gon' man, I can whip. But on another note, 8 minutes left. I want to give it to Marco.
Yeah.
Marco.
Well, I kind of agree. I think safe spaces are good. Like, everyone has their own differences. Having those safe spaces allows people to like embrace those differences and feel comfortable with those groups. But I also, like, you send me stuff like people are using this as an opportunity to be like sexist and stuff. I don't want to, like, being separate is good, but I also think that might give people the chance to turn it into something negative, and that's what I'd be most worried about.
Man, but you know what though?
Man, I was about to grab my Bible because you were preaching.
Tell them, hey, you know what though? I mean, you hit it dead on the head. It's all about you being comfortable.
I agree.
If you ain't comfortable, why would you put yourself in that situation? Myself personally, outside of my professional life, I don't put myself in no uncomfortable situation. I think I don't like being uncomfortable. Like, I'm comfortable in my house. Like, I'm from Chicago. I don't like big crowds of people. It's like, oh yeah, you've been to the Taste of Chicago. You know, they have hundreds of thousands of people there. I don't like people. I don't want to be around people. I want to be comfortable. So if it's comfortable for them to have their own event, let them have their own event. No. And then shut up. What you was gonna do? Go in there and get whooped by some girls? And then people got whooped by some girls. Hold on. You say, oh, you got whooped by some girls, and then some people would say, oh, you beat up on some girls. So shut up.
I mean, it's an online event, but like, I don't think that's the thing. I said if you genuinely disagree with the event, because like in Pokemon, I addressed how certain areas in the world aren't represented properly, like Africa and the Middle East, little to no representation. So if somebody brought up the point like, hey, how come these regions aren't getting any love versus, just a segregated tournament, I can understand where they may come from. That's kind of where I was going with if there was to be a genuine disagreement. I think we all agree that, like, hey, it doesn't matter what your race, your age, your gender, when it comes to gaming, because anybody can throw hands. Let's keep it real. I battle old people, I battle young girls, I battle adult men. A bunch of them are all comparable in skill. That's all I gotta say. And like I said, ideal world, we can all game and there'd be no problem. If you're sitting down playing a little girl or you're playing an old man, doesn't matter. As long as you're able to sit down, play the game, be respectful to each other. That's what I really want at the end of the day. I actually don't know how much time we got left. Any final remarks? Marcos, you want to say anything final? You want to promote yourself in any type of way?
Not promote myself, but like, hey, thank you for bringing me on here. Really appreciate it. This was kind of nice.
Yeah, we'll have more topics. I did want to talk about the whole game betas versus demos thing, but Zoom ain't acting right. So anything you want to say, Yerk?
No, I think what we'll leave it with is just put the comments down below and what you guys want us to talk about next. I think next time we could talk about something along the lines of gaming and cryptocurrency coming together, because that's huge now and whatnot. We can also talk about that and other things.
So basically, anything else? Let us know y'all top 4 films, like superhero films. Like, there's no judgment. We just want to know what y'all got thinking up here. I love to read those comments because we do read the comments. Marcos knows that we read. It's the only thing that we read.
Some of us may not be able to read them good, but
I reads, man. I ain't finished no chapter books in a while, but I reads. I reads in VGC too. Perfect reads. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, y'all. Yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah, so if you want to catch this L, you know where to meet me. Just let me know now.
I'll see you May 30th when my flight to Seattle is.
All right, then.
All right,
Marco.
See y'all.
Fun. Bye, Eric. Bye, Chasm.
See ya. They call me by Chasm Rift. Can't spell drip without Chasm Rift.